Now in this section we're going to go over some kettlebell isometric exercises. And while kettlebell training in general is a full body dynamic type of training to where you're working all the muscles simultaneously, there is benefit in doing periodic isometric training. Isometrics are appropriate for strengthening specific joints at specific angles. It can be very useful in certain rehabilitation situations where you're coming back from an injury. And it's also very common among bodybuilders for sculpting your muscles at certain angles and in certain positions. So we're just going to cover a few exercises dealing with isometrics. Isometrics are very high tension. You have to generate a lot of tension to be able to hold the weight in a still position. So the first exercise that we're going to cover in this isometrics section is called a lateral lever. And you don't want to use a very heavy kettlebell if you haven't done this before. It's much more challenging because you're not using the big muscles of your body to move the kettlebell the way you would in, for example, a swing or a clean or a snatch. So use a somewhat conservative weight for these exercises. The first one is going to start from overhead. You're going to hook the kettlebell in 2 fingers on each hand. Okay, so you're going to curl the kettlebell up, or lift the kettlebell up to your chin, and then you're going to put 1 finger, 2 fingers on each side, just like this, and you're going to have it overhead. So at this point, they're resting in your first 2 your index and middle finger, and it's over your head, and the kettlebell is resting against your forearms here. Now from here, you're going to lever the kettlebell from one side to the other as you step out. So as you lower the kettlebell to your right side, you're going to step out with your right foot and lever back as you return to center. Now, other side. Lower as you step and lever. Once again, lever to the side and back, lever to the side and back. Let me show you from the lateral angle here. Side lever, back to center, side lever, back to center. It's very important to keep your abdominals and your butt very tight, and so on. Bring it down to your shoulder. Use 2 hands to lower the kettlebell. So in this side lever, you have to maintain tension throughout the whole body, and you're going to feel a lot of stress working in your shoulders, but your abdominals and your glutes have to maintain tight throughout. So this is the side lever isometric.